today I'm going to be reviewing this little flash card that I got around a week ago. It's the R4i Upgrade. There's nothing about, no firmware, just the R4i Upgrade from R4iSSHD.com. What can I say about this? This card sucks. But Jade, why does it suck? Well, it's everything that you don't want in a flash card in a flash card, and that's bad, real bad. So basically, I was out to get a flash card because I want to play DS games, because I can't really buy DS games here. So I bought this, the R4i Upgrade, because I saw my sister use the R4 and had some firmware number in there. There's a dash somewhere. There's R4i-SDHD, and I thought, oh, well, this is probably the same thing. It's probably really good, and I play games because that R4i really plays games well, even on Nintendo DSi. But this is not the same. This is a completely different story. This is the monstrosity of flash cards. Flash card. As you can see, this comes in a horrid blue box that says R4i Upgrade. If you don't see any firmware or nothing about it, don't buy it, please. I'm begging you. Buy the Ace card. Buy the other R4. Buy whatever you can. But this, with this website here, if you see this website, run away. As you can see in this box, it says take the function of MSN, 3D.email, and Skype. That's a lie, because setting up Wi-Fi is a pain in the butt. And when I say Wi-Fi, it's not about connecting Wi-Fi through games, but it's connecting Wi-Fi through like an internet browser, which sucks. You could also see here it says a list of compatible DS that you could use, but the only ones that really work are the DS Lite. Well, the DSi does work, but I'll tell you why it sucks. This, you see this, SDHC, this is a lie. If you have an SDHC card, it's gonna be slow. This card will not run well if you're playing like a game like Pokemon. With this card, you're gonna have to wait at least 6, 7, 8 seconds just entering a building and out of building. So, you can see here, it's gold plated. Well, it's obviously trying to lure you to buy this, which is not a good idea. No, is the worst idea ever. If you buy this, I'm gonna personally hunt you down. But you see, it just says R4iSDHCEO. Let me focus here. R4iSSHD.com. Not SDHC, SSHDHC. And this site is horrible. I don't know what they're doing. Development team. It's not good. This also came with a micro SD reader, and well, it works, but not in the way that I'd like to, because where I live, it's metal parts, they just hurt me. Like, if you touch a metal part while connected to your computer or whatever, it's gonna shock you really hard. It's here's how it works. We'll basically just get the micro SD card of a 1 gig, because the 4 gig is gonna lag right here. Basically just put it in there. So basically you have to make sure it's a tight fit, most won't read. And then you have to make sure that you don't shock yourself. If you live in the Philippines, you know what I'm talking about. You don't shock yourself while plugging in the computer, so you carefully plug in the computer, it slides, you hit a metal part, you're gonna scream and then, yeah, I guess it works. Not the way I want it to though. And plus getting this thing is hard, as you see. Oh wait. Yeah, I finally got that out. But this thing, I don't know what they're thinking. Also, the compatibility list for this R4 flash card thing, it's so low. I mean, mostly I have 2 games I put there. One from 2007 and the other, I got Mortal Kombat and Chinatown Wars. They don't work. All you see the white screen, and plus you can't use any other firmware. The only ones you get it is from this site, and this site sucks. So basically, you're screwed if you have this card, like me. Games, most likely they won't work. but they run really slow. Games take forever to load up. It's horrible. You don't buy it, please. I'm begging you. If you see this, I'm gonna get a flamethrower and whatever. Also, it says Wi-Fi. It doesn't say Wi-Fi here. It's a lie. You can see here I have my my Nintendo DS Lite. Yeah, the hinge of this is broken, so it's kinda. And it says here R4 SSHE, and basically there's 3 menus. One for music, which I probably don't use because of an iPod. One for Wi-Fi, even though this is Wi-Fi, but don't believe them. There's no configuration settings or whatever. And here's how you play games. It's weird that like here you could touch. It takes a while too. But here you can't touch. I don't know why. Dual core. Dual core? I don't even know what that means. Dual core madness, the insanity that you get when you buy this card, probably. So you can see there's 3 menus to choose from this card. And TDS, I remember this is a card, so they basically ripped it off. But there's R4DS, TDS, and back to the worst menus. Oh, whatever. But basically, what I use R4DS. It's basically a little menu showing you what's in the flash, the SD card. So I have a folder here that's called NDS games, and you can see I have a bunch of games here, and only 3 of them work. So I'm begging you. There's also a configuration for settings. You could have the DMA, which I have no idea what that means. Reset cheat, which if you get this game to work, then probably, I don't know. I haven't been able to use cheats because I like to play games fair and square. As you can see here, it says the TTDS menu, and it actually looks like a menu, except it takes forever to use it, which I wouldn't even bother to use anymore. So yeah, you have configuration settings like the other one. So I went into the face thingy that you saw on the right, and it has 3 things: email, Messenger, and Skype. And I haven't tried this yet, but I don't know how Skype would work because it doesn't. So it's a lie, like a cake. It's a lie. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is, if you get this card, you're basically screwed. There's nothing you can do. Get any other flash card, even the other clones. They probably work even better than this. And you can also check out the website. It's in Chinese. So yeah, thank you for watching, and please don't buy this card. Please.